As evidenced by my new backwards hat frat boy look, I am not opposed to trying something different. So, I have a vocal from Andrea, who is an incredible singer, on a song that we got before the lockdown. This is actually going to be the reworking of one of my older rock songs, but she's got such a cool, chill vibe that I'm going to try something different here. So we're going to try to use some more electronic components here to kind of make a killer track. And we're going to start with percussion. So I'm going to track the first percussion thing with the Arturia Drumbrute. Now this is a really cool drum machine. I've talked about this before on my channel. I honestly just use this to practice or to try to flesh something out, but I actually want to use the sounds from this to actually make the beat. So the cool thing is, I know the BPM, 84 beats a minute. Now all I can do is take these sounds, right? And then I just kind of punch in where I want it. So I want to hit the 4 beats on the downbeat and the and, right? So if I do that, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I'm gonna add a kick. So maybe have like kick on the 1, kick, 2, kick. And then maybe on the 3 and the and a 3. Pretty simple, right? And then have the snare where you would expect it. It's like 1 and maybe there on the 2, 2, 2, da. Okay, so basically this is the entire thing, and I can just track this right into Logic as an analog drum beat. But this is essentially going to be the template to work off of. Now we got it. Alright, so I'm going to make this more electronic, but I'm going to record the guitar just as like a guide throughout the whole thing. If you've never heard the original song, it's pretty heavy, pretty rockin'. So again, this is going to be clean, but with distortion, it sounds awesome. I'll link you to it if you're interested. But I'm just going to... The original guitar part is something like... But we're going to kind of simplify that to make room for the other... more electronic components, synth stuff coming. And I'm just gonna kind of turn this riff into like a... something like that. I'm gonna track along to the drum beat. I'm actually going to double track so I have 2 guitars on different pickup selections.
Got a foot in the grave and an eye on the door. One bad feeling and it doesn't more. Looking in my direction. Call me a fraud. Counting black clouds, praying for a little rain. Flip a penny in the ocean and pray for a hurricane.
So here's the absolute best part. Messing around with the Prophet Rev 2 DSI Sequential. Really such an awesome piece of gear. Now, I'm trying to learn how to use this stuff, doing my best. Arpeggiator is basically what you want for anything, okay? All an arpeggiator is in a synth, or anything really. You can hold down a chord, and then you can kind of tell the synth how you want it to arpeggiate. In fact, you can hold something like this, right? And then you can kind of mess with the filter. So you can have something static, like a repetitive arpeggio, but you can really kind of like tweak it endlessly, which is why synth people almost always end up losing their minds. Now, I'm trying not to become one of those people, which is why if you ever see me get a modular synth, just really call an ambulance right away and have me taken away, because I do not want to go down that rabbit hole. I am totally fine right here. And I think what I'm looking for is actually kind of like a 1-note arpeggiation. Like I can just hold down like the root note of whatever chord I'm on in the song. Right? And now I have the tempo set to the tempo of the track, so it should be in time. And then I can kind of mess around with the filter cutoff, so you can hear the frequency coming on. And I kind of want it to move. The cool thing about these is you can output them in stereo, which is what I'm doing, so it's going to be kind of fluttering back and forth a little bit. And we're going to hear it right now.
Got a foot in the grave and an eye on the door. One bad feeling and it doesn't more. Looking in my direction. Call me a fraud. Flip a penny in the ocean and pray for a hurricane. Close my eyes, I'm feeling pressure change. Hold on, gotta hold on now as it crumbles around me. Hold on, gotta hold on now to the devil now that he's found me.
Now last week I put out a video that was a demo for a pedal called the Vidami Utility Design looper pedal, where you can loop YouTube videos. And basically what I was doing, I was reteaching myself how to play one of my own solos, and this is the reason I wanted to do it, because I think the solo for my song Dragonfly actually fits really well in this if you put it into that key. So this is actually going to be kind of a mashup where I take elements from the Dragonfly song, put it into this one, and then just have Andrea's voice on it to make it sound better. So I'm going through the Walrus Audio Iron Horse, which is such an awesome distortion pedal. I'm actually going to use this one on the compressed setting. Usually I don't like it super compressed, but I think a compressed sounding guitar track just sounds better in this kind of atmosphere. So I'm going to track that right now. So now I'm just going to rip off everything that's cool about that song Dragonfly. The bass line is pretty sick. Got the Ernie Ball MusicMan bongo. I'm going into the JHS color box, which has now become the ultimate way for me to record bass, into the 6176. And I'm basically going to take the Dragonfly bass riff in D and just throw it on top. Here's what it sounds like.
As it crumbles around me, hold on, gotta hold on now to the devil now that he's found me. Can't help myself from going under. Can't help myself from going under.
So that's basically it. I'll probably put the whole music video up tomorrow as soon as I just kind of edit all the parts. And then as soon as it gets up on the streaming services, I will link it in the description. So hopefully that'll be soon, if not the day of the release of the video. And thanks for checking out. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up in the comment section, Instagram, Twitter, or the website. I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks a lot.